Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up, if I could get this mouse to work. There we go. I'm going to pull up the South Carolina Education Lottery. And I want you, where is Powerball? There's Powerball. And it should be how to play. And this is a test question right here. That one right there, that first, I'll blow it up for y'all. Go ahead and write this down. We're going to do the education lottery. We're going to do the Powerball and the Mega Ball, or Mega, whatever it's called, Mega Million. So select 5 different numbers. Write that down. Write that paragraph down I got highlighted. And you don't have to, you don't have to write down the last sentence. Just write down what it has to do about each ball and the numbers. You don't have to write down that. Use one panel, play, people. You don't have to write that down. Just write down the first 2 sentences. Select 5 different numbers from 1 to 69 in the left play area, and select one Powerball, the red ball, number from 1 to 26 in the right play area of the play slip. All right, so that's all I want you to write down, because that is a test question. You'll see one like it. In fact, I think I'll just snip that out. Snip. Okay, there's the word that I hate. Everybody talks about they hate the word moist. I hate the word snip. I hate that word. Y'all got a word y'all hate besides moist? Nobody's gonna say nothing.
Math.
Yeah, whatever.
I hate the word sauce.
You hate the word what?
Sauce. Like
Spell it.
S-A-U, like dipping sauce.
Like salt, a log? Salt?
No, sauce, like ketchup.
Oh, soft. S-O-F-T?
No, sauce.
Sauce. You hate the word sauce, like in Italian sauce, like
Yeah.
marinara sauce.
Yes.
I never heard that before. Mostly everybody says moist.
No, I hate that word.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. You're weird. No, I'm just kidding. Lottery power. No, let me do Powerball. Powerball. Any other words y'all hate besides moist and sauce and snip?
Not any I can think of.
Say what?
Not any I can think of.
Oh, come on. Y'all are about. How about the most hated commercial that you hate? What is the most hated commercial?
The mobile ads on YouTube.
Oh my God! Did he just say YouTube?
I
Okay,
said
we're going to talk
mobile
about
ad.
something archaic called TV. Sorry, Mr. Butcher, you sound like my son. I asked my son something, and he goes, "Oh, that'd be on YouTube or Snapchat." My gosh.
Yeah,
okay.
I hate ads on Snapchat.
Oh my God.
Those
Here
are
we
terrible.
go. We're not talking about that, okay? We're talking about what's called the archaic thing of TV, all right?
My least
Well,
favorite is the one
the
with
commercial I hate? The commercial that I hate is that stupid emu, that guy, Emu commercial.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. The insurance commercial.
That is so annoying. That is
Yeah,
about
it
the
is annoying.
stupidest commercial on TV. And I turn it. I will not watch it. I will not. I'll turn it and I'll mute it and I'll turn it. Okay. I'm over it now. Anybody else got a hated commercial on the archaic TV? Nobody watches TV anymore. Okay, whatever. try to get the conversation going. And what do? Y'all shoot it down, just like y'all always do. Y'all suck. All right, let's write the other one down. The Mega Million. All right, write that one down. And I'll cut it out. I'd rather use the word cut. Save as Mega Meal. So now you have two test questions. And I would refer to you these test questions in your notes for any other test question that you may have about the lottery. And I'll be honest with you, this pretty much ends chapter 5. As we go over the lottery, did we go over the license plate? Did we go over the license? We didn't go over the license plate. Oh well. Does anybody remember me going over the license plate or the alarm code?
We
And,
didn't go over that.
okay, I'll go over it. How did I get to? Oh, did you tell me I went over factorial, or did I go over the lottery?
You went over factorial and you got to the lottery question on the slide.
Huh. Okay, the slides. Did I use the slides? Okay, well they cover. Okay, all right. All right, I'm going to the whiteboard now. And of course, it doesn't work very well, but we're going to try it anyway. Because we would much rather you meet at Anderson campus where the technology doesn't work than for me to meet at my house where the technology does work. Y'all got that? I just wanted to make sure y'all understood the ramifications of why we're meeting today. Just wanted you to understand. Brick fall. Let's see if I can understand. Let's see. There we go. Downloads, pictures. There we go. And there's Powerball. Y'all are impressed, aren't you? I knew you would be. And we'll pull that over here. And takes a minute. Sorry. And there's the Mega Million. Now, as you can tell, they're very similar, except the numbers are a little bit different. Now, can somebody tell me what the number one rule of playing the lottery is? Anybody? You can't win if you don't what? Oh my Lord, this is hopeless. This is hopeless. You can't win if you don't play. Write that down. You can't win if you don't play. Now, why do I start off this lesson with if you can't win, you don't play? Because some questions assume that you're buying at least one ticket. Now, I want you to write that down because that's important. If you don't play, you can't win if you don't play. And I'm going to write that down. Well, I'm going to try to write that down. Y'all see this here? I want y'all to see this because this is what I'm dealing with here. Yeah, y'all see? Y'all see how frustrating that can be? The only ones that can see this are the ones that are here. You can't. And then as it gets toward the middle, it gets,
Oh, yeah.
you can't win And then as you get to the right, it'll start moving to the right. If you don't play. See? So, it's assumed you buy at least one ticket. Now that's very important. Because that's where, when you're doing one of these problems, that's where the 1 over when you see the 1 over, like 1 in 222 million, that's where the 1 comes from. It's assumed that you buy at least one ticket. So I need you to make sure you understand that sometimes when the question says, what is the probability of winning? You can't play, you can't win if you don't play. So therefore, if they have the word winning in the problem, then you have to assume you have to assume that it's that you at least bought one ticket. Now there are cases where the question will say you buy 10 tickets. And then there's some questions that say you do buy a ticket. But then there's a lot of questions, like on a standardized test, to where it says what is the probability of winning. And that word winning is assuming that you buy at least one ticket. Then there's some questions that will say, what is the probability? And then you just put the denominator, which is the combination. So in this problem with the Powerball, 69, hold on. $69 combination of 5 times 26 combination of 1. And this one is going to be 70 combination of 5. I think it's 5 also, isn't it? 5 different, yeah. Times 25 combination of 1. That's how you set up a lottery question. Now, all you have to do now is say, well, I see where the 69 comes from. The 69 comes from 1 to 69, and the 5 comes from the 5 white ping pong balls, and so on. So let's take out our handy dandy calculator. It should be very easy to work. Well, the mouse is actually, see, that's what, now watch this. Now I'm just showing these two people because they can't see it. If you use the mouse, it works perfectly. But you use the stylus. The stylus is 8 inches to the left on the left side and 4 inches to the right on the right side. All right, I'll shut up. And they've been working on this since the first week of class. Can't find a solution. It's unsolvable. Y'all got that? It's unsolvable is what I was told. Now, how long have I been teaching out of this classroom? 3 years. Virtual classes out of this classroom, and it's always been perfect. But now, it's unsolvable. Yeah. All right, so where's my handy dandy calculator? Here's my handy dandy calculator. Now, how do I do this? Well, I'm going to show you how to do it. Type in, what is it, 65? 65.
69.
Okay, 69. 69. Math. Probability. And there is your combination. 5. Write that number down. I'm going to store it. How am I going to store it? Well, you see the button, the stove, where you get bread? At the stove. See it? S-T-O. I'm going to stow that. I'm going to stow it in alpha A. And enter. So I've stowed that number away. How you spell stowed? I guess S-T-O-E-D, apostrophe E-D, stowed. Now I'm going to show you a trick I learned in the war. Second, enter. Second, enter. And there's the last one you put in. So I'm just going to change the numbers now. 25, or let's see, what was it? Yeah, 25 or 26?
26.
26, combination 1. Whenever R is 1, the answer is going to be N. Write that down. Whenever R is 1, N is going to be, the answer is going to be N. So the answer to 26, combination 1, is 26. Now I could explain that to you. If you pick one ball out of the bin that's blowing all the balls around, and you've got each ball numbered from 1 to 26, how many different outcomes do you have? You've got 26 different outcomes. So the answer is 26. Okay, so I'm going to stow that in alpha B. Oh me, 26, stow. Let me try that again. 26, math, probability, combination, 1, stow. Make sure when you use your mouse to hit the key, you actually hit the key. All right, alpha, B, and enter. So I got that stowed. Now I'm going to do the second one. And y'all have to, is it 70?
Yes.
Stow, or not stow, math, combination, probability, combination, and 5. Stow, alpha, C. And then what's the second part? What's the Mega Million? Is it 20? It's not 26, it's 25, isn't it?
Yeah.
25 combination would be 25, but I'll go ahead and do it. Combination 1 is 25. And I'm gonna stow that in alpha D. Now I've got them all stowed because I don't have any paper to write on. So I'm trying to show you how to do this without having to, write down a lot. So 1 divided by parentheses alpha A times alpha what? B. Now y'all do y'all's math and you should get that number, which is 0.0080 zeros and a 3. Now, let's go ahead and do alpha A times alpha B so you can see what that denominator is. Alpha A times alpha B. There's your denominator. So write that down. 1 over 292,201,338. Now, the reason I want you to write 1 over that is so you can see something here in just a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I'm not going to make it. You know what I'm thinking about doing, y'all? I'm thinking about making Monday and Tuesday, since they're making me do this. I'm thinking about making Monday and Tuesday homework day. So that way y'all only show up if you have questions on Monday and Tuesday. So what do y'all think about that? So I'll just sit here for, maybe answer 2 or 3 questions on Monday and Tuesday. What do y'all think? Nobody's going to say anything. Okay, thank you. What do you think about that, Mr. King?
I think it's up to you.
Well, somebody's
works
going to
best for
bitch
you?
about it no matter what.
Do what?
Somebody's going to bitch about it no matter what.
Yeah, probably.
You want to do like Monday and Tuesday, like homework day, and then meet on Thursdays?
No, I'm talking about, for y'all, it'd be just Tuesday.
Like,
Thursday would actually be new material, but I can't do that with y'all because y'all lose too much time because y'all are an hour and a half class. I'm just trying to figure this thing out. They're making us meet. I'm trying to figure out how to get by with it.
can you not?
I'd much rather not have to try to work with this technology because it's not working. But anyway, I'm trying to figure that out. All right. So anyway, let's do alpha C times alpha D. So alpha C times alpha D. And this is your denominator. Sorry, hold on. Why is it doing this? Alpha D. And I want to delete. Hold on a second. Alpha D or alpha C times alpha D. There. Here is your denominator for the Mega Million. 302,575,350. So if you turn that into a decimal, 1 divided by second negative, that's 8 zeros, 3 3. So 8 zeros and then a 3 3. 0.8 zeros and 3 3. Now, I want to show you something. This is something I came up with myself. Let's go to our handy dandy Excel spreadsheet. Because we're in South Carolina, and everybody knows that everybody's in South Carolina is either dumb, ignorant, or racist. So we're all stupid. So let's go and look and figure out what happens when you buy a lottery ticket. So let's say Bubba is stupid. He don't know anything. And he goes out and buys 1 lottery ticket. Then he buys 5 lottery tickets. Then he buys 10 lottery tickets. Then he buys 50 lottery tickets. and 100 and 250, and then he goes out and buys 500. Then he decides to buy 1,000. Then he buys 5,000. Then 10,000, of course. Then 50,000. Then, because he don't know any better, because he's from South Carolina and he's stupid. So 100,000. And of course his baby is running around the store with his diaper on, and he's got the dog and the cat and the car outside in 105-degree weather while he's playing the lottery. So I'm being sarcastic, because sometimes, I know y'all don't believe this, but sometimes we in South Carolina are stereotyped. I know y'all don't believe that, but we are. I don't know how we get along. I don't know how we feed ourselves and, clothe ourselves. 200,000. And maybe then he goes 500,000. And then maybe 1,000,000. I'm trying to count the zeros. Have y'all ever noticed when you count zeros, they start running together? Y'all ever notice that? Or is that just me? Might be my eyesight. I'm going to make these a little bit bigger. Hold on. There's a point to this, I promise you. Well, that's too big. Let's go ahead and do 1.5 million. And then 2 million. Okay, well, what the heck is he doing? Well, then let's do the probability for each of these. And let's take the first probability. Let's do the Powerball. We said that the first Powerball, and I'm going to show you how to do a combination in Excel, equals, trying to find the equal sign, come in. Come in. Write that down. Come in. Parentheses. What was it? How many? 69. Combination, comma, what? 5. Close parentheses. Y'all check my numbers, make sure that coincides with what we talked about earlier. I'm not pulling up the whiteboard. That just causes too much problems. Let me try 13. There we go. And then the second one is what? 25 or 26? Come in, parentheses, 26, combination of 1, which should be 26. Okay, so equals 1 divided by parentheses, this guy, F4, times this guy, F4, close parentheses. And let's make this column a little bit wider. And let's go with, well, let's go format. Let's go with 30 digits. There we go. And let's copy that down. Y'all are impressed. Y'all thought I was ignorant, didn't you? Because I'm from South Carolina. And copy that down. And then let's use this. And let's make this over here like this. And I'm just going to copy each one of these. Make it a little bit bigger. But I'm just going to round it to 3 digits on this end. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to round it to 3 digits. Y'all with me? Now, the reason I do this is because when the lottery came to South Carolina way back in, I don't know when, but I was teaching. I can't remember what year it was. Everybody was worried about poor old South Carolina. Why? Because Bubba would take his paycheck and go out and spend his whole paycheck every week on lottery tickets because Bubba was stupid and ignorant. So, somebody tell me who's smarter. Somebody that buys 1,000,000 tickets, or what is that, 1,000,000, 100,000 tickets, or 1,000,000? Let's go with 1,000,000. Somebody that buys 1,000,000 tickets, or somebody that buys one ticket? Somebody tell me what's the chances, 0 chance of you winning with one ticket. Well, what is the chance that you win if you buy 1,000,000 tickets? 0. So who's smarter? Somebody that buys 1 or 5 tickets?
I don't
Or
think
somebody
any
that buys
of
1,000,000
them
tickets? Huh?
I don't think any of them are very smart.
Well, you can't win if you don't what?
Play.
So why now, Mr. King, you came up with something very unique. He said, I don't think any of them are very smart. Okay? My question is, then why do people play the lottery? Why should people play the lottery?
Because they still have a chance to win.
Okay? Because it's fun. It's something that, you know, you buy a ticket, and this is what I do, because I go by and buy 1 or 2 tickets when it gets up to 300 million or 400 million. I will go and buy a ticket. Now, am I buying that ticket because I need to pay the light bill next month? Or am I buying that ticket because I'm just wanting to do something fun? I'm wanting to do something fun. All right? I'm wanting to say, well, golly, it's 500 million. I'll go out and buy 5 tickets. That's $10. I'm not doing it because, oh my God, the power bill. I got to win this lottery to pay my power bill. Okay? I'm not doing it because I'm looking for it as income. I'm doing it just like you play. Why do people go to Vegas? Why does 80% of people that go to Vegas, why do they go to Vegas?
To gamble.
To gamble. But do they go to Vegas to gamble because they got to pay off a car payment? Or do
No.
they go to gamble because it's fun? It's something to do. It's a bucket list item. All right?
I hope they wouldn't go to Vegas for the first one.
What'd you say?
I hope they wouldn't go to Vegas for the first option.
Well, what I'm saying is, do you go to Vegas? Now there is 20% that's professional gamblers. Y'all know that. And they end up being shot dead in an alley somewhere in Vegas. Okay? But most people that go to Vegas, they go for fun. You play the lottery for fun. You don't play the lottery to try to get your next car payment. Capiche? So I have to make that speech because most of y'all are from South Carolina and you're doomed. Okay? Just like I'm doomed. I'm a veteran and a terrorist, and I was raised on Dr. Seuss and Pippi Le Pew. And I'm doomed. Y'all know that, right? So anyway, I'm a terrorist and I'm just doomed. Any questions on the lottery? Now, let me go ahead and show you this because some of you may run into a question like this. Some questions just say, what is the probability? And you would use the denominator. Now, you got to be careful, okay? You got to be careful. I haven't seen one of those in Math 120, but I have seen one in Math 103, and the question was asking for just the denominator. Okay, so you got to be careful on those. Most of these say, what is the probability of winning? So let's look at our handy dandy odds and see if y'all come up with the right numbers. Odds of winning Mega Million. Here it is. What did y'all get? Did y'all get 302,575,350? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's the Powerball. Well, so that means that y'all are smart. Now, let's go to the Powerball. Let's check the Powerball and see if y'all got the right answer there. 292,201,338. Well, I didn't. Let's do the denominators here. Denominators. And that's going to be equal to, well, I just do one denominator. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Denominator. Let me just do the denominator right here. It's equal to this times this. And that should be the answer. So be aware that sometimes you will be asked for just the denominator, but most of the time you're going to be asked to put a 1 on top of that denominator and either come out with a decimal or a fraction 1 over 292 million, which is what we see right there. 1 divided by 292 million. Okay, so what other kind of questions are you going to have in 5.5? Well, let's go ahead and show you. And yes, I'm going to have to use this thing. I hate it, but I'm going to have to use it. Let's go with, you go into a dinner. You go into a dinner, and there are 4 main courses. Let's go with beef, chicken, fish, and tofu. Got to keep everybody included. And then you've got 3 veggies. Of course, you got to have potato. Is potato spelled with an O or an O-E? You got to have veggie, steamed veggies. And let's just go with a salad. And then for dessert, you got 2 options. 2 desserts. Do you know you can spell dessert with 2 S's or 1 S? Did y'all know that? And we'll go with ice cream. I can't spell. Ice cream and anything chocolate. Okay? Chocolate. I can't spell. There. So how many different combinations of meals do you have? Well, that would be 4 times 3 times 2, which is what? 24 different meals that you could have. Now that is a test question that is also a standardized test question. So that's one 5.5 question that you will see. Any question on that one? That one's pretty simple. That's just called multiplying. All right, so let's try the license plate. License plate alarm code. You got a license plate. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. And you can use A through Z in each space. How many different license plates can you make? Well, how many spaces do you have? You have 7 spaces. Spaces equals exponent. Okay, so we go raise something to the 7th power. A through Z, or 0 through 9, those are going to be your base. And if you go A through Z, your base is equal to what? How many letters are there? 26. If you go with the number, base is equal to what? 10. Therefore, this problem, somebody tell me what this problem is going to be. That's called a Q, Q-U-E. That means I want you to interact with me. Y'all really suck. Y'all know that?
Is it a test question?
26. What? What'd you say, Mr. Butcher?
At a time I thought you were trying to ask it, make us say it's a test question.
Yes, it's a test question. 26 to the what power? 7. To the 7th power.
7. Oh.
And somebody give me that number, please.
It is 803
803
181
181
0176.
0176. It's hard to put commas in a number when you're not on the cursor. So, million, billion, so 8 billion, over 8 billion license plates can be made. And that is your license plate or an alarm code. Let me give you the alarm code. The alarm code is just like it.
I have a question.
Yes.
So in that problem, we only accounted for letters, but there are also the 10 numbers that you said. How would we include that into the problem?
No, that's the question will ask for alphabet or numbers. Okay.
Right.
Well, let me put it to you this way. Here's one that I think you're talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 3 letters. Yeah, let's do letters for those.
Oh, okay.
These
yeah,
3
you said or.
are numbers. Yeah, that first one was just all letters. So here we got 3 that you could do with letters, and the last 3 are going to be numbers. So this would be 26 to the what? 3rd power times what? 10 to the what? 3rd. And that would be how you do that one. Does that answer your question, Mr. King?
Yes, sir, it does.
Alarm code? Well, the alarm code will say you have an alarm keypad and you're only 4 digits. Just like your PIN number for your debit card. And that's going to be 10 because 0 to 9 to the 4th power. So that's the alarm code or a debit card PIN number. Now, I don't mean to go over these quickly, but I think everybody in this room should be able to type in 26 to the 3rd power times 10 to the 3rd power. I don't think I have to go through that. That's why I'm not going through it. I think most of y'all know how to type in 10 to the 4th power on your calculator. So that's pretty elementary. Now there's one question I don't like, and it's on the homework and the test, because I really don't see the application for it. But I will go ahead and show it to you so you will know how to do it. And that for the homework, because I do not put it on the test. Where is my PowerPoint? Did I pull up? I thought I pulled up the PowerPoint. I guess I did. PowerPoint 5. Yeah, I did. I thought I did. And let me find it in the questions. I meant the slides, so you can write it down. Go away. Let's see, where's 5.5? Look at there, went right to it. It's about them stupid flags. Yeah, I don't like that question. Let me find it. What do I put on the test? I'll show you what I put. Lottery question, there's some daggum flags right there. Let's go ahead and get that one out of the way. There's the question that you're going to see on the, oh my gosh, look, this thing's all messed up. Look at here. They've got this over here. It's not supposed to do that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get this unclustered and it's not working. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. It's not supposed to go. Slideshow. Primary monitor. There. Thank you. Appreciate you cooperating. Now it won't work. Y'all don't know how frustrated I am right now. Making me, oh Lord, is everybody frozen? Oh my God. Y'all see why I'm frustrated? Now they're frozen. That means that something's wrong. Yeah, look at my mouse.
What happened?
I just looked at the Teams thing and said
What?
the thing crashed.
Oh,
So live from Hubert's classroom, the entire system just crashed.
Are you in the room?
Yeah.
great.
Thank you so much. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Bye.
Don't you love this technology, this brick phone technology?
I thought I froze. I restarted
He
everything.
thought he
realized I
froze.
wasn't the only one.
What?
Jacob said he thought he froze.
I tell you what I can do. Let's see if I can go. Teams. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can or not, but I'm gonna try to get in the room. This is 110, 12010. Recording started, join. Okay, I don't know if I'm in there or not. Oh, the mic's off. Okay, hello everybody. Is everybody here?
What?
Anyway. Okay, now we got back feed. Oh, great. This is turning into brick phone. Okay, I'm showing y'all this. Here is my system. Can y'all see my system? The TV monitors have kicked y'all out, and my whiteboard is frozen. So that is pretty much the way class is today. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel class. Isn't that awful? All right.
Darn.
how unfortunate.
Good day. I'll see you on
That's
Thursday.
terrible.
We'll have class from my home, which is better than class here at Anderson campus. What's so funny? What? Are y'all laughing at my head?
We're laughing at a lot of things.
What you laughing at? Because I want to make sure you're not laughing at me, okay?
We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you.
Okay. Y'all are laughing because I'm being forced to meet from Anderson campus, and I'm working with brick phone technology. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're laughing at?
Definitely.
All
Yep.
right, y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all Thursday, okay?
All right.
All right, I'll see ya.
See you Thursday.
Bye.
Y'all laughing.